eyes. That's weak. Only weak people do that.
I could look you in the eye if I wanted to, Daddy. I just don't want to look you in the eye.
I guess you're just a weak person. You must have got that from your mother. It probably would have been better for you had you been born a girl. Then we could have named you Michelle. You see, weakness is more acceptable in a girl, Michelle. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Mike. I keep forgetting. Wait a minute. Why did I call you Michelle all the time? Then I wouldn't have to be so goddamn fucking ashamed of you and your weaknesses. I could just think of you as a girl all the time, couldn't I? By your frocks and your dresses and your frilly hats and your frilly scarves, and you could be Daddy's little girl. I wouldn't have to be so fucking ashamed of being seen with you in public, would I, eh? What do you think of that, Michelle? Sounds like a good idea.
Don't, Daddy. Don't.
What? Did you say something? Such a soft little girl's voice. I couldn't hear what you said.
I hate you, Daddy.
Speak up, girl! Hate you!
I didn't hate you because I love you. It makes me feel guilty inside, hate. I can't hardly speak.
And don't speak. Speak to me, show me. Don't tell me about it. I'm not interested in what little girls have to say anyway. Show me! Show me your anger! Show me, then I can understand it.
There you are, Daddy. There you are.
I see you, Michelle. I see everything.
This is me, Daddy. This is what you do to me inside.
Go all the way through it, Michelle. Go all the way through it to the end. Come out the other end. Don't stop in the middle. I'm watching you. I'm watching everything you do, Mike.
Wow. The man is a genius. Man is a genius.
Dr. Raglan would like to thank you all for coming this afternoon. I believe your bus is waiting outside now. Thank
Candy? It's me, honey.
Oh, Daddy. Daddy.
Put the whale down, honey. Turn around. Hold your hair right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Al, but Mr. Carveth is still here. He's starting to get passionate about the whole thing.
Okay, send him in.
Mr. Carveth?
Thanks a lot.
Frank, it's been some time. What can I do for you?
I want to see Nola. I want to see my wife now.
You know she's still undergoing intensive therapy. I can't let you break that isolation.
Well, you let her see Candice on the weekends, don't you?
Yes, Frank, I do, but then that's different. Regular visits from her daughter was built into her program from the very start.
Yeah, well, her program has just changed.
What do you mean, Frank? You sound hostile.
Well, my daughter's been beaten. Severely. And scratched and bitten. And her mother did it. Her mother, who's under your psychiatric care.
That's an incredibly heavy accusation to make, Frank. Did Candice tell you that?
Candice won't talk about it. She pretends the whole thing never happened. But it was Nola, or some other crazy you have stashed away up here. Either way, no more weekends with Mummy. The kid stays with me.
To take Candice away from her at this stage could send Nola over into the deep end. It's a critical time for her, Frank.
Yeah, well, I happen to think that Nola's been in over her head for a long time now.
You have no legal right to deny access.
Anytime you'd like to test the matter in open court, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
For the ultimate good of your own family, Frank, we'd be prepared to do just that. But don't you force it. You bring Candy back to her mother next weekend. She won't harm the child. There must be some other answer to what you've seen.
Until you give me that answer, Candy's not coming back.
Yes, Al?
Chris, prepare Nola Carveth Kelly for another session tonight, will you?
Sure.
Oh, and, Chris, make it phase 2 after supper.
Okay, Al.
Now, this guy Raglan is strictly an emotional opportunist.
He's a legit MD, right? He's a real psychiatrist.
Yes.
God damn it, Psychoplasmics is a ripoff. It's a sideshow. I've seen it in action.
Frank, it doesn't matter what you think. Now, you listen to me. You call up this Raglan, and you be a real mensch with him. Otherwise, it's just a matter of time before the cops show up at your door and you lose your kid for good. The law believes in motherhood.
If I can dig up enough testimony to prove that Raglan's a dangerous fraud, that Soma-Free's crawling with crazies, there's no place for a kid anytime.
You're getting warmer. But you know, when Candy doesn't show up at Soma-Free next weekend, your wife can take legal action immediately. You could find yourself belted with a writ in 7 days.
If I give Nola enough time, she'll really hurt the kid. I know she will, Al. I'll do anything I have to.
He's your daddy. Oh, bet he knows all about the zipper. There we go. All set now. I'd like to talk to you sometime soon, Mr. Carveth. About school activities and candy. You missed the last open house?
Yeah. Okay. Soon.
Oh.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow, Candy.
Thank you very much, Frank.
For what?
For bringing me my grandchild. I know if it were up to Nola, I'd never see Candice.
Juliana, that's not true. Nola and I both know how much she needs her grandma, especially now.
You're sweet. I guess you know now what it feels like.
What it feels like?
Being a parent. Being blamed for everything. To have the past distorted so you don't even recognize yourself in it. Your child's version of the past, that is.
Juliana, Candice is only 5.
She's working on it right now, believe me. 30 seconds after you're born, you have a past. And 60 seconds after that, you start to lie to yourself about it.
Juliana.
Guess I've been indulging in a horrid bout of nostalgia these last few days. Must be the weather. At least now I have a partner in crime.
I gotta go.
Of course.
Bye, Daddy.
Take your time. We'll both be just fine. I'll be with you in a second, sweetie. I'm just going to get a refill, and then we'll look at those lovely old pictures.
Mommy.
Yes, Candice? Yes, sweetie?
Mummy, you hurt me. You hit me with your fists and you scratched me with your nails. You hurt me.
No, I didn't, sweetie. You must have had a bad dream. Mummies don't do that. Mummies don't hurt their own children.
They don't. They never do. They never do.
They sometimes do. Sometimes, then they're bad mummies. They're fucked up mummies.
Like whose? Like whose, Mummy?
Like mine was. Fucked up and bad.
No, I'm not, Nola. You're being so unfair, sweetheart. Mummies never do that. Mummies never hurt their own children.
It did hurt me. You beat me and you scratched me. You threw me down the stairs.
Show me what I did. Don't stop it now, darling. You show me. Show me your anger, Nola. Show it to me. Go all the way through it. Go all the way through it to the end. Right to the end.
That one's my favorite.
This one's your favorite?
Yes, Mommy in the hospital when she was a little girl.
That's right, I remember this picture. Your Grandpa Barton took this picture.
Tell him the rest of the story that goes with the picture. Why was Mommy in the hospital so much?
Well, some days she would wake up and she would be covered with big, ugly bumps. The doctors were very worried because they could never find out what those bumps all over her skin really were. I guess I didn't stack the dishes too well. I better go see what the damage is. While I'm there, I think I'll freshen up both our drinks.